I want to talk about why I think people should stop having kids. Well, first of all, no one knows what they're doing on this planet. Not even me. As you can see, lots of things we do in this world don't really lead to anywhere, but rather, we do lots of things that are simply for the sake of themselves. A lot of things are like that. Take, for example, this cigarette here. It's a fake one, but what do people get when they smoke a cigarette? For me, it's more just, it's just for the taste, really, if this is a fake cigarette. For other people, I suppose it'd be for the nicotine, the stimulation. So when you inhale, you get a hit, and the cells in your body react to it, and it goes to your brain, and you get a nice buzz. But after a while, you start to do it a lot more frequently. You realize it's not really much a choice anymore, it's more just, I'm doing this so I don't feel like crap. And originally you just did it because it felt good. But now it's like, I'm doing this because I just don't want to feel like crap. It's kind of like a lot of things in life. We get sick and then we get healthy again. It's a roller coaster. Just like you can eat a whole bunch of constipating food, cooked foods, and you can do it purposefully, and in the morning you have a cup of coffee and you shit it all out, and it feels really good because to get that clean feeling again, you gotta get dirty to clean yourself out. It's that's the way life works sometimes. You gotta get dirty to clean stuff. And the cleaning process can be really fun, right? As long as you know you can actually clean what you made a mess of. But unfortunately, when you're dealing with new people, there's no guarantee of anything, let alone, you being able to fix everything in your own life. Fix everything that's going to happen even still. Because right now, bad stuff can happen. Good stuff can happen too, and then, if you're enjoying your life, you're probably going to have more enjoyable moments, and for the most part, I think most people think it's worth it. But I don't really think we've looked at it carefully, what we're actually accomplishing by pushing other people here, rather than ourselves. But have you ever just realized that we're really not doing anything even for ourselves? And we are doing something for ourselves. It's ultimately to fix something somewhere else. It's not ever just because it's good in and of itself, is it? Because it's good in and of itself, because we're really creating something of value. And without the sickness, you can't have health. Without health, I don't think you can really have sickness, can you? It's, you pull out the knife and you stick it back in. And for me personally, it's one of these hard things I've been learning. I've realized I'm really quite good at getting out of horrible, nasty places in my life so far. I used to not be able to open the door to my own apartment, and I isolated a lot. Extremely. For long periods. I used to be addicted to nicotine. I eat raw foods more now. I I can do that a lot more than I think most people do. I go for walks. I enjoy sunlight, I breathe air. I'm very conscious of health. I'm sorry, I kind of lost track of where I was going for a moment there. What was I talking about, man? I forget. This happens. Another example is how I forget things. And I just, you know, it's just part of the package. I was talking about something I forget, I really do. I was oh yeah, I was talking about how I can get out of places. Okay, yeah. So I'm really good at getting out of nasty things. Nicotine addiction, benzodiazepine withdrawal, psych drug withdrawal. Really good at that. I used to weigh 300 plus pounds, approximately, around there, a little over 300. Now last time I weighed myself, I weigh 188 pounds. That's a pretty big difference. And this is over the course of a year. And for the most part, all that other stuff happened in a few months. So that should tell you something. Been through a lot. But I realized I like the rise. I like rising up. And technically, you never have to stop rising up. But you realize I don't even like where I'm, like, I don't like it. I don't like for the sake of. It's not enough, is what I mean. For the sake of it is not good enough. So I kind of find myself purposefully hurting myself just so I can get relief from it later by cleaning up from the shit I do. Because I realize I'm good at getting out of shit. Even when it's really fucking bad. And that's really unproductive. So that's my own nightmare. Make of it what you will. But it's just an example of what the fuck are we doing, man? If you were in my head most of the time, I think it would be quite a shock. If you just read some of this, some of the stuff. So I wrote some verbatim, my mind. Obviously, talking to other people is quite a different thing for the brain because it's not operating on the. I don't think it operates the same. I think it's different when talking to other people. Anyways, maybe I don't have to show you, but I'm just saying. This is kind of ridiculous, the things we do, I think. It's really quite ridiculous, isn't it? Just keep ourselves entertained, and most of it is just stimulation. We're just stimulating nerves. We're just saying, oh, that felt good. We're just doing that over and over and over, and you got to abstain from stimulation to get more stimulation. So you're just abstaining and stimulating, and if you just stimulate too much, it won't even do much for you anymore, and you gotta abstain, and it sucks, and you're like, oh, this sucks. And it's all just for a little bit of like a little tingly feeling in your brain. That's really sad. Because even though I've been healthy, like really healthy, I was not happy. In fact, I was very unhappy. So healthiness is not contingent with happiness either. So you can't even guarantee that. Even if you kick your ass every day, being healthy, can't guarantee happiness from that. Yeah. So, I naturally have an inclination to be against life because it just makes sense to see a red button one day. Be the red button you want to see in the world. You know what I mean? I always liked the idea of a red button. I picture myself as a red button myself. I was like, I am a red button. You know, take with that what you will. That was very inspirational to me. I am a red button. Yeah. Even before I knew about antinatalism. It was more about existence, though. It was more about undoing the apparent reality of existence rather than just ending life. But it's kind of encapsulates all things anyway, so yeah. Yeah, this is verbatim some nonsensical thoughts. So I hear voices and they often tell me all sorts of shit. So just pretty much wrote every single fucking crap piece of shit my brain spews. Isn't that beautiful? This is life. Thank you for creating me.